course, all environmentally friendly as well. And being solar LED, you get that bright light and that long lifespan as well. Absolutely beautiful look. And let me tell you, when you get that light around your home, it's just so pretty. It is just so pretty. $39.50 is all that you are paying to create this lovely look. So I'm going to suggest to you, you want to pick up a few of these. Maybe they're even going to be a beautiful gift for that person that needs a little lift in their outdoor area. 165913, your buyer's choice to really lift the home today.
Missed the item you wanted to see? Don't worry, log on to tvsn.com.au. With over 8,000 quality assured items to choose from and with the security of TVSN's 30-day money-back guarantee, shopping online has never been easier. Shop for today's special offer. See recently presented items. Take a look at what other people are buying. Track the progress of your order, and if you love an item, rate it and review it and let other shoppers know what you think. You can even watch TVSN live on your computer. With all the great departments at your fingertips, why not shop online? Love shopping? Love tvsn.com.au.
The Hurum juicer naturally squeezes the juice out of fruit and vegetables, allowing it to maintain its natural flavour, original colour, vitamins and nutrients, resulting in more antioxidants and tastes simply amazing. Hurum juicer, taste the difference. Use half the paint in half the time with the Easy Paint Do-It-Yourself non-drip painting system. Long-lasting and easy to use, painting or staining and even edging is easy. Paint like a professional with Easy Paint. Sleep is a crucial factor in living a healthy and happy life, and that's what Get Well beds are aiming for. Developed by a chiropractor, these beds are proudly Australian-made. Sleep well with Get Well, now available.
We're about to show you something extraordinary. Christmas is not far away. We've got gorgeous Lisa joining us from Enjoy. Welcome.
Thanks, Paige.
This is going to be really exciting. It's our today's special offer, one of the best valued items of the day, and we are celebrating Christmas with the Enjoy Flameless LED candle. They have been so popular, the wax tree set of 3. They have been so popular, but we've got them back and they're new and improved. I'll share that shortly. It's not $89.50. We've got the whole 3, the wonderful set that really celebrates Christmas for just $49.50, 165,393. Lisa, you have done a spectacular job in bringing something that is truly so special for Christmas.
Thank you so much. And you know, we haven't been able to do the trees for 2 years. We've had lots of customer inquiries about when we bring the trees back in. Finally, we've been able to do it.
They look brilliant. I mean, they've got this lovely sparkle about them. They are so three-dimensional. And we'll see here the lovely mood shots really display them so perfectly. There's a lot of fun that you can have with these too.
And it's really easy to do that shot that we've got there. It's just like using some stones and buying a fish bowl or a glass bowl and assembling the 3 together. It's a beautiful snow dome in your own home.
And this is using LED technology. Tell us all about it.
Well, this is the one LED technology inside here, but with a 6-hour timer peak. So what I found myself is that when I used the trees 2 years ago, that I was never turning them off and they didn't have a timer, and it was really frustrating me. So we put the 6-hour timer in so you can run them all the way through Christmas and save your batteries at the same time.
That's fantastic. And also, you're going to be able to enjoy this wonderful, soft, romantic light that does really lift any corner in your home. And they're covered in glitter. They will just sparkle.
And they're all hand frosted, so each one is slightly different, the same glitter, but of course, depending on how the glue's stuck in the glitter, they're slightly different, and we celebrate that uniqueness.
And we've got a 4.5 inch, 6 and a 7 inch in the sizes here. So you can go and display these beautifully as your Christmas Christmas decoration as a centerpiece on the coffee table, the dining table, and right around your whole home. They will just look brilliant.
And they're actually individually gift wrapped as well with a special little gift card. So if you wanted to buy the set of 3 and keep 1 for yourself and give away 2, easy to do, and the gift card's already attached.
100% paraffin wax. Also, by the way, you've got your add-on deal there for $19.50. Pick it up. This is celebrating Christmas with Enjoy Flameless Candle. Bring the romance, bring the fun, and bring the sparkle for just $49.50.
Hello, welcome to the Health Department here on TVSN. My name's Moira, and it may surprise you to know that 1 in 4 Australians are suffering with significant back pain right now. Well, if you're amongst that number, you're probably in a world of hurt, a world of pain, and you feel very isolated. You feel like you're on your own. You may not be coping. You may not be sleeping. You may not be getting through your day very well at all. We certainly have my sympathies, but we're going to do a whole lot better than that for you. Tonight we have an amazing way of helping you out. It launched here on TVSN just a matter of weeks ago, and in fact it was the worldwide launch. We're so thrilled to be able to bring our TVSN audiences in Australia and New Zealand the Body Bolster for the very first time, exclusive to us here at TVSN. Well, except for being available in the clinic of the lovely guests that you're going to meet in just a moment. Here's your details on screen, but I want to tell you a little bit more about this before we meet Flavia. We have it at a fabulous introductory price. We do have a brilliant purchase with purchase opportunity for you too. But this is the Body Bolster, and it is a therapeutic postural support that can be used in so many ways. Now, you might be thinking, hang on a second, I've got supports that I've been given or I've bought to help me out with my pain and the management of my issue. You might have chairs, you might have cushions, you might have inserts. This is different because it's active, it is supportive, and it is strengthening. And I've got to tell you, from the moment you put this in the area that is affected, you're going to feel some amazing benefits. And this is what we're asking you to do tonight. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you are using those supports. Maybe you are having to resort to taking painkillers. Whatever it is you're doing, this is something you need to incorporate, because we know that it is helping so many Australians already who are suffering with pain in their lower back, in their middle back, in the shoulder region, in their neck region. Maybe it's headaches that are getting to you. Maybe it is the hip area, it's the leg area. Wherever you have pain that's related to the postural idea of things and your alignment, your Body Bolster can be a great assistance to you. And of course, as they say, prevention is always the best idea. If you can get to it early, if you can start to realign things in the body, well, that's always the best way to go about it. Now, let me give you the details of that offer, because as we did on the launch, we've given you a wonderful, wonderful price reduction down from $94.50 to $79.50. But I tell you what, once you, as I did last night, experience this for the very first time, once you've experienced what the Body Bolster can do, you're going to want more than one. So we've got a purchase with purchase organised for you, where you can get a second one there for $59.50. Or it may be that someone else in your household, someone else in your life also has issues that you would love to help them out with. I think that purchase with purchase is going to be amazing. As I said, it's from that first experience that you know that this is something different. This is giving you some real assistance. For me, as I went to sleep last night, I thought, okay, what keeps me awake at night? For me, it's an ache in my hip area. So I put this into the between my knees, and it gave my hips a support so that they weren't sort of putting extra pressure on one side or the other. And I had the first night in a very long time where I didn't wake up with an ache in my hips. And that to me was truly extraordinary. So it is something I'd love you to hear more about, but not just from myself. As I mentioned, I've got such a knowledgeable guest. She's got a real passion for posture, and she is a consultant in all things ergonomic. Her name's Flavia, and she joins us now. Hello, welcome back to TVSN.
Thank you so much, Maura.
Thank you also for bringing Body Bolster to TVSN, because I know that, you know, for the people who are involved with your clinic, your practice, where you involve so many different experts, from the chiros to the physios to the podiatrists, then they have it available for their clientele, but it's only available here at TVSN other than there.
That's right, yes. And at the clinic we see a whole lot of people who sit at desks all day, or whose lifestyles are fairly sedentary anyway. And on top of that, we also are in positions with the forward head and rounded shoulders when we do almost anything. You know, whether we're doing house chores or ironing or cooking or cutting or tending to small children, whatever we do, if you think about it, that's the rolled forward position that we're in. So I'm passionate about this because I see that we really need to take note of our own posture, because whatever range we don't use, we will lose. If our posture is constantly this far, if our range is this far, then we lose the rest of it. And it creeps up on you. One day you'll look in the mirror and you'll be hunched over and you don't know how you got there. So it's really important to take note now and extend that range of movement. And the Body Bolster is ideal for that, because you don't have to set time aside to do anything. You integrate it into your life. You can either use it in bed, so it's the last thing that you do when you go to bed. You're placing it in the nape of your neck or wherever you feel you need support, or to release that tension. You can sit with it at the desk, you can sit with it at the lounge, in the car, wherever you, at a picnic. I was at a picnic a few weeks ago. I think I was the only person that comfortably sat there for 2 hours with the Body Bolster wedged in my tailbone, and everybody else around me was trying 350 different positions to get comfortable.
Well, I know so often it is so difficult just to get comfortable, whether you're driving, whether you're sitting on the lounge at home, whether you're in the office area, whether it's in bed at night where we're supposed to be so incredibly comfortable, but we often aren't. And it's just amazing to think of how prevalent the issues with back pain are. And if it's you, I can absolutely sympathise with you, because you do anything you can do to get rid of that pain, because it just takes over your day. We want to get relief, but more than that, I think what is far more important, and that's what our Body Bolster can help us out with, is to help, you know, change things, to help retrain the body. So you're getting that wonderful help with the pain side of things, but you're also helping to get that support and to work the muscles to make them stronger for you. So it's really starting to bring about some very proactive change. Now, if this is you, if you know that you need to change things, you need to get some help, then Body Bolster, I need to get you on the phone lines for this. As I mentioned, the very first show where we launched, it's sold out. The Purchase with Purchase went first, and we didn't have as many of those as the original. We are on our way to doing that again tonight. So Body Bolster, you're going to learn so much about this tonight. It is very, very exciting technology that looks deceptively simple, but can help us do so much. So in a nutshell, I described it as a therapeutic support. How would you describe Body Bolster?
It actually is a therapeutic support. It's listed on the Therapeutic Goods Administration. And why it's so useful is because it's active. So what it's doing is it's allowing movement at the same time as it's providing support, which, unlike other foam supports or conventional supports, which are pretty static, foam is inert, it's passive, so it's really not doing anything. In fact, maybe some viewers can relate to when they use a cushion to help to prop themselves up, and 5 minutes later you're punching into the cushion trying to fluff it up again. And so it doesn't really do anything to alter or align your posture. So it's good for 5 minutes, good temporary relief, but being a dynamic support means that it's doing two things. It's allowing movement, because we have nutrients that flow through the spine, and our muscles need to switch on for us to be able to support ourselves rather than getting passive support where something else is doing the job or trying to do the job, right? We have to be able to keep those muscles active. So that's what the body bolster allows us to do. And because it's self-inflating,
we can get it just right.
That's right.
For wherever. And that's what I experienced. I mean, when I was using it to support my hips last night as I slept, I had it fairly firm because I wanted to have my legs in the same alignment as my hips, as my chiro had told me to do. But prior to that, you could only just sort of get cushions or pillows. But I also wanted to try what I heard Lee talking about, and that was using it behind the neck as you're going to sleep. So I tried that position. It was so blissfully comfortable as well. And that's where I found that I could deflate that a little bit more. Used it in the car, and again, I play with it, and all you do is twist the valve there, and you can let the air out. You can probably hear that. And you can deflate that to just where you need it. So for me, for driving, because I don't know who designs these car seats, but I tell you what, I often get a real backache when I'm driving. And then to slide, in fact, I'll get rid of the pillow, the cushion there, to slide it behind my back while I was driving was just absolutely awesome. And all of a sudden, I was sitting up straight, and I felt like I was so much more alert as well.
Yes, that's true. And you've hit on a very interesting point there. Most of the chairs and the seating solutions that we sell, that we sit on, are one size fits all. And we're all different shapes and sizes, you know, and also some people might have a flat back, some people might have a sway back, you know, some people have very long backs. So how can one seat possibly provide the right solution for you and for me, you know, when we're all different?
And could be exacerbating the problems, could be causing the issues that you might have with your pain in the neck, the shoulders, the lower back area. Wherever you have that pain issue, it could be brought about by what you're sitting on from the moment you get up in the morning till the time you go to sleep as well. Can I give you a quick overview of the body bolster, and we'll come back and talk some more. By the way, if you've got questions, we'll tell you how to throw those through to myself and Flavia in just a moment. A bit of an overview here for you. As Flavia said, it's listed with the TGA, which is very impressive, and you've got help here to aid the prevention and management of back pain, can help with the neck strain and shoulder aches, can help support the spine actively, and this is the big difference, support actively the spine there, can help with the stretching and the strengthening of the whole body, can help reduce muscular tension, and can help to improve the posture. So one body bolster for such a tiny, tiny price to pay, that's going to last you for so long, that can be used in so many ways. This is something that we all need to get our hands on. If pain gets us maybe only once in a while, or if it's something you're putting up with constantly, certainly a great idea for $79.50. Wow. And don't forget your purchase with purchase, your second one at an even better price of just $59.50. So what we're going to do is kind of take you through your day and how you might use your body bolster. So you get up in the morning, you're watching a little bit of TV perhaps, and you are sitting on your couch, on your lounge, and you sort of think it's already starting to feel those aches and those pains.
Yes.
Then we can use this to support ourselves. How do we know where to use the body bolster?
Well, you use it actually wherever you would want to place a fist to get either support or release tension.
Okay, so if we feel like there's a bit of an ache or a pain here in the lower back, that's where we would place our body bolster.
Yes.
And so this chair here, I mean, really, I'm not coming in contact with the back of it. So if I'm sitting in this chair, I'm going to be going like that.
That's right.
So I would feel like I need some support there.
That's right.
And I know you can't see it there anymore, but that's where I would place it.
Yeah, that's right. That's where you place it. But then you can also move it around, because we're not meant to be seated for a long time. It's probably the most unnatural thing that we do, yet here we are doing it for longer than we do anything else.
Yes.
So the idea is to vary our postures. So we might want to, you might have it seated, and I can probably demonstrate best here in the lumbar. I might have it there, say this is a normal disc chair. You might have it there for a while, and I know that viewers are probably thinking, gee, is that even comfortable? It is the most comfortable thing that you can sit up against. It is more comfortable than sitting on a lounge, than slouching, because it invites this sense of letting go. You've got that nice little springiness. So now what's happening is that my core muscles are switched on, so they're doing the job that they're meant to be doing without thinking about it, and I'm not even aware of how much good I'm doing, yet I'm doing so much good for my body because I've switched on the muscles that are meant to hold me up, and I've switched off the muscles that aren't. very often what happens is that without the support, say this is a chair that
Well,
looks
supposed
like
to
it's
be ergonomic, isn't it?
yeah, it's supposed to be ergonomic. You know, we're meant to have a nice little S shape in our spine. But when I'm sitting down, I don't know whether the camera will pick this up, but you can see how my pelvis has rolled forward. Right? It's not
Yes.
doing anything to give me the S shape, but by placing the body bolster where I feel I need it most, right here, right? Suddenly I've got, I'll just move my arms out of the way, suddenly I've got a nice little S curve, and if we go a little bit further up, you can see that my shoulders are also relaxed. So rather than allowing my shoulders to hold up this very heavy head of ours, which weighs around 4 kilos. So it's a massive job for our neck to do if it's not stacked properly.
Yes.
So your shoulders really need to be back. When your pelvis is tilted forward like this, as it's assisted by the body bolster, your shoulders naturally are inclined to go back. So when your shoulders go back, your chin is tucked in, which avoids all the neck and shoulder strain
But
that
if we
people
were
go
to
through.
try and do that ourselves, we'd be thinking, oh, straight back here and pelvis here and chin tucked in. It's just impossible to do that. And
It's
you hear
hard
a
to
lot
do.
about alignment from physios and chiropractors as well. And of course, that is the ideal. But how do we make that happen?
Yes.
I think that's the lovely thing, because it by placing this exactly as you said, where we feel the need for support,
Yep.
we then intuitively become in alignment from what I've seen.
That's right, and no matter what position you put it in, so after a while I might get tired of sitting in that position and I could be working away and I might feel that I want a little bit more of a stretch, say across the shoulders or across the upper back. So I'll just inflate it a little bit more and I'll place it up high like that. And now I've got this nice stretch across the shoulders, and it allows me to really go that extra range from the position that I was sitting in before. Again, it's tucking your neck in, so you've got a nice lengthening of the upper neck muscles there, and it's again nice and comfortable. I've got movement, it's nice and springy. So nutrients are flowing through the spine, the muscles that are meant to be relaxed are relaxed, and the muscles that are meant to hold me up, like the core muscles, are actually holding me up with no effort at all. And the other thing that's important about posture is that all the systems of the body, like the respiratory system, the blood circulation, all the systems and organs function a lot better when you're in the correct posture. It's vitally important that we really look at posture as one of those other things that make up our well-being. So mental health is important, fitness is important, nutrition is important, but posture is equally as important as all those things.
Well, when you think about, the spine and how fundamental that is, of course, to our whole system, if that's being crunched, if that's being hunched, if that is not allowed to function as it should, then of course nothing else is going to work as well as it should either. The lovely thing is, instead of having to have the special chair, all of the different, cushions, all the devices you might have bought, the one body bolster, that can be deflated, that can be tucked in your handbag, that can be taken on holidays with you, that can be taken to the office with you. This can be adjusted to work with any chair, from the first chair you sit in of the day. Maybe it's that lounge chair, maybe it's the dining chair, maybe it's the office chair that you spend 8 hours of the day in. Maybe you do a lot of driving and you just start to feel those aches, those cramps, that pain. The body bolster, just placed where you feel you need the support, is going to really change things up. In fact, the body bolster came to TVSN because our boss, she was driving 4 hours a day, basically 2 hours there, our general manager, 2 hours here to TVSN, 2 hours home. And she discovered the body bolster and what a difference it made to her drive and her comfort, and then to her well-being. And she thought, if this is working so well for me, I'm sure there's so many more people out there who need to get that sort of help, that sort of relief when it comes to pain. And it's surprised me to find, 1 in 4 Australians experience significant back pain right here, right now.
Yeah.
But in any year, up to 70% of
Yes.
Australians will have significant back pain.
Yes, and it's the #1 cause of work loss days as well.
I can imagine that.
So yes, it's a really big thing. Yeah, it actually costs Australian businesses $5 billion a year in direct and indirect costs, back pain. And it's because of this sedentary lifestyle that we're really not supposed to be in. It's not really healthy for us. So let's do what we can.
Definitely.
Let's do what we can.
To get the benefit of getting some help with pain relief, to help to strengthen the muscles, to help with that alignment, to help with those postural benefits there, that's what Body Bolster is all about. So it can be wherever you're sitting, it can be in your bed at night, it can be used to exercise. So what I want to do is get you to your phone lines. I need you to jump onto this because we're going to have a sellout as we do before. So here are your details, $79.50 as an introductory price offer. Get a second one for just $59.50. That is well worth having because I know once you've tried this, you're going to want another one, either for someone else or to use two at once. But what we want to do, it comes with a mini DVD. It's about 50 minutes long and it takes you through all the different exercises, everything you need to know to get the most out of your Body Bolster. So let's take a look at a little excerpt from that DVD right now.